On Spotlight today, we've got British singer Rachel Kerr, who recently opened for Asha at a Live in Lagos concert. Now, Rachel Kerr is not only an international artist, but she is one artist and coach who works with a number of Nigerian celebrities. This one is a must-watch.
Long before she became an international soul singer, British star Rachel Kerr was born in the UK to a family deeply rooted in music. Her father, Dalton Kerr, was a gospel artist and founder of Remission, one of Britain's oldest and most successful choirs till date.
Growing up, I was around the 90s and into early 2000s, so my influences were the likes of Brandy, who I was able to tour with recently, people like Lauryn Hill, again, who I've worked with recently. So some people who now I'm able to tour with and do shows with, they were my influences. So I'm so blessed. But Brandy, Monica, Destiny's Child, Lauryn Hill, all those people were what I listened to. But not only that, I was a massive fan of Kurt Franklin and Fred Hammond and the gospel side of things as well. But I think my biggest influence was probably my dad. He's a singer-songwriter, and I was able to first-handedly see what the life of an artist was. And for me, it was so exciting and so passionate, and I knew later on that would probably be my path.
I could be a big bad movie star with money and awards and a shiny car.
Her debut EP, Back to Music, was released in January 2012, a big year for her as she was invited to serenade the then American President Bill Clinton and later on won at the MOBO Awards in the gospel music category, a feat that would have been impossible had she not chosen music.
Yeah, hey. Hold my hand, hold my hand, hold my hand, hold my hand. 'Cause I'm nothing without you. I'm nothing without you. I'm nothing without you.
When I chose to do music, my family were very supportive. I think the only thing that I had was my inhibitions. The reason being, I was a corporate lawyer. So to make the transition between law and music is very strange, and it's a completely different world. Whereas my family were supportive, me having spent so many years studying law, finally graduating, finally being able to start my training contract, making that transition for me was scary. But I was very grateful that my family were like, listen, you've been given a gift, pursue it.
Where people know my songs both near and far.
With influences drawn from both within and outside the gospel circle, Rachel says her music is a reflection of herself.
On earth and mercy, my God and sinners reconcile.
I'm able to balance regular music with faith-led music by honestly being true to myself. Like, I am somebody, a woman of faith, and it's very difficult for me, therefore, to have the faith and the spirituality I have and it not influence my artistry. So for me, I just speak from my heart, and I feel like sometimes we forget that as women of faith, that we're also women and human beings who experience love, heartbreak, excitement, friendships. And what's lacking in music right now is those music and subject matters being covered from a faith-led perspective. So that's what I'm here to do, and it's amazing because you start to see how many people are like, oh my God, I needed this, I didn't know you could even do this. And you can, because again, yes, we're women of faith, but we're also women, and it's important to embrace and acknowledge every emotion and every journey that we have and that we face and celebrate it through music.
Unknown to many, Rachel's influence extends to the Nigerian music industry as she works with a number of top artists, including Asha, whom she recently opened for at her concert in Lagos.
I've been blessed enough to work with a number of Nigerian artists. I'm also a celebrity vocal trainer, so my company, Singer Size, trains a lot of up-and-coming and very established artists. So the likes of Tiwa Savage, Wajay, Peter from MP Squared, and many, many others I've been able to, have as my clients, but also have as friends as well. And I love the fact that in Nigeria, we are unashamedly using music that was from our background, our ancestry, and making it contemporary and relevant for people who may not necessarily have been around when Fela was alive, but they can still feel the bass and the drum beats and their passion within the music. And for me, that's amazing, and I applaud it, because not only are we unashamedly doing it now in Nigeria, but it's going all over the world. I go to America, I went to Dubai recently, and they're playing Afro beats, and it's just proud. My husband is proudly Nigerian, and whenever he's around that music, it inspires me as well to understand that it's more than music, it's life, it's love, and as a result of that, it's going worldwide, and I'm so proud to see that.
Like unrequited love when you're giving so much, but it's not enough. I hear you saying, girls, that all you.
Some people do say that technicality is lacking in Afrobeat and Nigerian music, but what's amazing is that people have the desire to be better. And one thing that's intrinsic to the Nigerian spirit is that aspiration and ambition to be better and greater than one is. And that's the reason why I've been blessed enough to work with so many great celebrities who are like, I know I'm popular, I know I'm great, but I know there's greater yet still. And for people to entrust their gifts with me to help them and learn more about the technicalities of breathing, projection, placement of the vocal cords, all those technical things people are hungry for, and that's what makes Nigerian music even more exciting. Rome wasn't built in a day, but at the same time we're getting there, and I understand that people who are the forerunners in music are hungry for that knowledge, and that's an exciting thing. And many people ask, is the message of Afrobeats music on point? For me, what I think is always good to acknowledge is music is evolving. And right now, yes, it's party, it's, very much about lifestyle, love, and having fun. But remember, music is never something that's stagnant, it always evolves. And I very much believe that now we're entering into a season where the subject matter will start getting more substance-filled or deeper. And remember, back in the day when Fela was doing his music and other classical artists were doing their music, they came under a lot of scrutiny also for singing controversial music or music that wasn't quite relevant enough. But as I said, music is evolving, and so is knowledge. So right now it may be lacking certain subject matters, but that's not to say they'll be lacking forever. So I'm hopeful, I'm hopeful.
Glory to God in the
Rachel Kerr continues to work on and off the mic, shaping music and making great melodies.
high.